The human mind was forged in a world of stillness and subtlety, where survival depended on quiet observation and trust within close-knit groups. Early humans learned to read the landscape, listen for the smallest sounds, and remember where food could be found. These skills shaped not only their daily lives, but also the way we think and relate to others, leaving a lasting imprint on our cognition that persists even as our surroundings have transformed. Today, our environment stands in stark contrast to the world our minds were built for. Instead of calm and quiet, we are surrounded by constant noise, rapid movement, and an endless barrage of digital distractions. Screens and notifications demand our attention, and urban life rarely allows for moments of true stillness. This overwhelming pace creates a gap between our ancient mental wiring and the demands of modern living, making it harder to sustain the focus and calm that once came naturally. In this relentless atmosphere, the effects on our minds are unmistakable. We often feel exhausted, our thoughts scattered by the flood of information. What was once a natural comfort in silence now feels unfamiliar, a sign of how our brains have adapted to constant stimulation. Despite technological advances, our minds remain rooted in their ancient design, leaving us searching for balance and clarity in a world that rarely pauses. Modern technology has transformed the way we experience rewards. Every notification, like, or swipe delivers a surge of dopamine, far more often than our ancestors ever encountered. In the past, rewards were rare and essential, tied directly to survival, such as finding food or being accepted by others. Because these moments were so infrequent, they shaped behaviors that helped us thrive. Now, the constant stream of digital rewards overwhelms our natural systems, fundamentally altering what motivates and satisfies us. As digital rewards become ever more frequent, our brains adjust by requiring more stimulation to achieve the same sense of pleasure. This gradual desensitization can leave us feeling numb and restless, as the excitement of each new notification quickly fades. With so much focus on fleeting digital interactions, it becomes harder to find genuine fulfillment, and we may start to overlook the richness of real-life experiences and relationships. Despite being constantly connected online, many people experience a growing sense of isolation. Technology enables instant communication, but it often lacks the warmth and authenticity of in-person interactions. True human connection is built on subtle cues like eye contact, touch, and shared presence, elements that screens simply can't replicate. This gap highlights why digital connections, no matter how numerous, can still leave us feeling alone and longing for real belonging. Modern life urges us to maximize productivity, pushing us to fill every moment with tasks and achievements. Yet, our minds are not machines. They need pauses to thrive. When we allow ourselves intentional moments of rest and imagination, we restore balance and nurture the clarity and vitality essential for a meaningful life. Even with constant pressure to stay busy, true fulfillment comes from acting with purpose. When our days are filled only with activity, we risk feeling empty. By choosing actions that align with our deepest values, we cultivate genuine connection and lasting satisfaction. But in a world overflowing with distractions, it's easy to lose touch with our inner voice. The endless flow of information and opinions can leave us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected. Embracing moments of silence allows us to listen inwardly, rediscover what truly matters to us, and move forward with renewed. Silence holds a unique power, offering us the chance to pause and reconnect with ourselves. In these quiet moments, we become more aware of our thoughts and surroundings. Where we place our attention shapes our reality, and by choosing to focus mindfully, we invite clarity and a deeper sense of self beneath the constant noise. However, in today's digital world, our attention is relentlessly pursued by technology companies. Apps and platforms are intentionally designed to capture and hold our focus, using notifications and endless content to keep us engaged for their own gain. Understanding these strategies helps us become more intentional about how we use technology and where we invest our attention. Reclaiming our attention means setting boundaries with technology and making space for stillness. Simple practices like mindful breathing, journaling, or stepping away from screens allow us to process our experiences and restore balance. By creating these moments of quiet, we foster resilience and reconnect with the life that often gets lost in the noise. Being alone can feel difficult, not because solitude itself is unpleasant, but because we've been conditioned to associate stillness with laziness and inactivity with wasted time. These beliefs often prevent us from appreciating the restorative power of quiet moments. By recognizing how these societal messages shape our attitudes, we can start to view solitude as an essential space for reflection and personal growth. When we embrace stillness, we give ourselves the opportunity to reconnect with our inner selves and find clarity that is often lost in the noise of daily life. Instead of blaming ourselves for feeling exhausted or overstimulated, we can understand these feelings as natural responses to an overwhelming environment. Allowing ourselves to pause fosters recovery and helps us realign with what truly matters. Despite living in a culture that values constant activity and urgency, intentionally slowing down allows us to break free from the pressures of external expectations. By tuning into our own needs and reclaiming moments of quiet, we can restore balance, ease anxiety, and rediscover a deeper sense of meaning. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by constant demands and the pressure to keep up. Many of us find ourselves relying on old habits to navigate a landscape that has changed dramatically, often losing touch with our own needs in the process. This non-stop momentum can leave us feeling drained and disconnected, making it hard to find real balance. Instead of striving to do more, the way forward is to become more aware and intentional. Simple steps, like silencing a notification, declining an unnecessary obligation, or allowing yourself a moment of quiet, can create space for authenticity. These small changes invite us to reconnect with who we truly are beneath the surface. When we give ourselves permission to pause, a sense of clarity emerges and life feels richer. Discipline shifts from being a burden to a means of protecting what matters most. In these moments of stillness, we uncover the parts of ourselves that have been hidden by the noise, and we begin to live in a way that feels more genuine and full. Where you place your attention shapes the foundation of your life. By noticing what receives your focus and what quietly fades into the background, you begin to understand what truly grows in your world. Slowing down and seeking clarity allow you to choose more intentionally, making space for genuine fulfillment instead of being swept up by endless distractions. In these moments of quiet, you reconnect with your inner landscape. Honest self-reflection becomes a guiding light, helping you move beyond automatic reactions and tune in to the wisdom that lies beneath the surface. Embracing stillness strengthens your self-awareness and resilience, empowering you to make choices that align with your deepest values.